Hello everyone, welcome to Adobe Illustrator Beginners course, and in this class I am going to give you the basic introduction of Adobe Illustrator. So when you will open Illustrator for the first time, this is the interface you will see. Don't worry, you don't have to know about everything, we will go over everything step by step. So first of all, like every other design program in the world, you have to create a file to work on it. So to create a new file, you will go up over here on the left top where it says file and then click on new. There is also a shortcut for it which is Ctrl or Command N. Just click on it and this panel will pop up. For you all of these would be empty, there would be only one maybe. Since I've been using Illustrator for a long time, that is why I have a lot of presets over here. Adobe has already made a lot of presets for us, we can just click them and choose them. But that is more advanced. For now I will simply click on recent. And here are some options. So you could create a file in terms of point, pixel, inches, feet and so on. So I will select pixels and there is width and height. Basically they are called the dimensions of a file. So I will set them to 1920 and height would be 1080. Basically these are the dimensions of a YouTube thumbnail. And this is the most commonly used file size for a screen. After setting the width and the height, I will scroll down a little, keep the settings as same and click on create. So Photoshop has opened a new file for me now. There is one more thing, for you all of this would be different. So now I have a file over here which I can use to create a YouTube thumbnail. Similarly, I can go to file again, just click over here and for the dimensions I can select 1000 by 1000. Then just click on create and basically these are the dimensions of an Instagram post. So basically we have two files or documents over here, one for the YouTube and one for Instagram. And if you want to close one of them, we will simply go over here and click on this cross over here. So that file or document has been closed. So the interface you are seeing over here, that might be different for you. It's because since I've been using Illustrator for a long time, there are tools and panels which I have adjusted according to my need. But let me reset it for you so that you could follow along easily. So we will simply go over here, click on Window, Workspace, and over here just click on Essentials. So basically all the panels are gone now. So before teaching you about panels and tools, let me tell you what they are actually. Let me bring it to the middle. I will teach you about this later on too. So basically at the left side there are tools. You might be seeing them in this form, like this. So if you want to see them in this form, all you have to do is simply click on the arrow over here. And then you will be able to see them in just one row. So at the left side, all of these are called tools. And at the right side, these are called panels. So basically with the help of the panel, we make or do things. And the panels have all the properties of those tools. Let me give you an example. So if I click on any of the tools, like this one, you will see something changed over here. Basically every tool has a property. So this is the properties panel. So if I click on any of the tools, you will see that properties are changing over here. So I can click on this one or maybe this one, and you can see that properties of all these tools are changing. In the older version of Illustrator, there was also a bar over here. So if you want to turn it on, all you have to do is go up to Window and click on Control. So this is basically called a control panel. And the control panel is basically same as the properties panel, just up over here. So I like to keep it on because it makes work much easier. So I would suggest that you do it too. You can click on any of the panels and drag and drop it over here. So that panel has been detached from the group. There is also a layers panel. We will come back to it later on. We can also drag and drop it over here. Or we could also drag and bring it to the bottom and it will get snapped over here. You see that blue line over here? Simply drop it over here. And the panel has been snapped over here. So we can even make it bigger or smaller. We can bring back the properties panel. or you can also bring it over here and snap it to the side. So I have these panels over here and the properties panel is over here. So basically every designer rearranged these panels according to his or her needs. But since you guys are learning, I would recommend you guys to keep them the same way I have them, so that you could follow along easily. You could also close the panels, right? I can right click on it and close, but that panel has been gone now. So what can I do now? So all I have to do is just go to window again, and all the panels are over here. So I have to find the properties panel over here. So I will scroll down and find the properties panel. Here it is. Simply click on it and it is back over here. So as you can see that there are a lot of panels in Illustrator. So you can select any of them, for example the gradient panel. So it is over here now. I can also group it with properties panel or maybe with libraries. If I want to close it, I will simply right click it and close. And if I want to bring it back, I will go to window again and then click on gradient. Simple as that. So let me remove it for now. I will bring back the properties panel over here, close the libraries, and we will start with just properties and layers, because these are the two important ones which you need to know right now. To make sure all of these settings are saved, I will go to window, workspace, and click on new workspace. Let's bring it over here and I will rename it. Let's call it Illustrator Basics and hit OK or press enter on the keyboard. And in case you mess something up, you can always go to window, workspace, and click on essentials. So our tools and panels are set and our workspace is saved and we are ready to work on Illustrator. So I will see you guys in the next class.